EU institution should very much focus on a strong and strategic industrial policy to make sure that Europe and the telco sector will be able to compete on a global scale. And this needs a regulatory and political environment that is investment and innovation friendly, and a bold approach to European technological leadership in key areas, the same as a reform of competition law that takes into account the fast-moving dynamics of the digital sector.
There are some priorities for the next term of the European Parliament when we are talking about digital challenges. Firstly, it's a proper and timely implementation of those solutions which were approved during last period. It means 5G infrastructure, it means implementation of Cybersecurity Act and full implementation of General Data Protection Regulation. And also starting with artificial intelligence framework, we have in the European Parliament suggested some solutions for the future. Secondly, what is very important is to avoid the fragmentation of the digital single market in the European Union, because it's a very big threat, and I think we need to discuss how to stronger harmonize all solutions, not only legal, but on the other hand also create common partnerships just between member states, business and all partners for development of digital issues. And thirdly, I think it's important because this is the time in which we will start to understand better how important digital issues are, and it means that we need to understand more and deeper. So digital literacy is also crucial.
I think that we have a successful legislation in that parliament. For example, GDPR was a great example for not only for European but as a worldwide standard. We have a great example of the Cybersecurity Act. For example, for me it will be very interesting if ENISA can establish a certification scheme for 5G equipment, which is so much, with so many comments those days. And next point, if we can keep technology neutral legislation, for example, the discussion whether to apply Wi-Fi or telco networks for the connected cars, so not to be in favor of one or the other technology, or not to be in favor of one or other country, so to have security by design, not security by country.
For the ALDE Party, a priority is to welcome technological development and innovation. We want EU to take a leading role globally in harnessing the opportunities that come with new technologies and new innovations. We want to take a consumer-driven approach. We want to provide all Europeans with a digital identity so that they can access public services and other services online and easily from home. We also want to continue the success of a roaming-free Europe by abolishing geo-blocking and providing all Europeans with digital content online in all of Europe. And we want to do this while also safeguarding rights and freedoms online, privacy and cybersecurity, just as in the offline world.
My DSM priorities for the next Commission. First, I would say implementation. I think we achieved a lot with the DSM files already this mandate. So now it's really to make the investment-friendly environment work, to make the EU budget programs work. So it's really on implementation and making the best out of it. And then I would say what is still to be thought about is making the data economy work, so access to data, and responsibility and trust in networks and services.
As the European elections are approaching, it's a good time to step back, look at the big picture, and also assess the legacy and the achievements of this legislative cycle, but also look at the next few years and what challenges remain. And in that respect, we thought about it within the industry and developed the Mobile Industry Manifesto.